A kingdom falls in one day. Why the Shang dynasty collapsed at the Battle of Muye. Some dynasties fall after centuries of slow decline, but the Shang dynasty fell in just one single day. That day was the Battle of Muye. 1. The moment the army marched, the world had already chosen sides. Early in the morning, 1046 BCE, King Wu of Zhou crossed the river at Mengjin. 800 regional lords, 300 war chariots, banners filled the sky, war drums shook the ground. But the most shocking thing was not the size of the Zhou army. It was this: not a single force came to fight for Shang. Before the battle even began, the world had already picked its side. 2. The Shang army was huge, but empty inside. Facing the Zhou forces, King Zhou of Shang rushed to gather his army. The records say the Shang army numbered hundreds of thousands. But here was the problem. This was not a real army. Many soldiers were forced slaves. They had no will to fight, only fear. They held weapons, but their hearts were not with the Shang king. They were not there to fight a war. They were pushed onto the battlefield. 3. The breaking point. Before weapons met, morale collapsed on the plains of Muye. The two armies faced each other. King Wu of Zhou raised his weapon and made a declaration. One sentence went straight to the heart. The Shang king is cruel. Heaven has taken away his mandate. At that moment, one of the most dramatic scenes in history appeared. The Shang army turned against itself. They did not charge at the Zhou troops. Instead, they turned around and attacked their own officers. Weapons fell. Formations broke. In an instant, the Shang military system collapsed. 4. Why did they turn? The answer is brutal. This was not a sudden betrayal. It was the final explosion of long-term oppression. Harsh laws, cruel punishments, endless forced labor. The Shang state had long stopped being something worth protecting. When a dynasty has only power, but no moral right to rule, its army no longer becomes its shield. 5. The fall of Yin, the dynasty's final night. After the defeat at Muye, King Zhou fled back to the capital, Yin. The city walls were not broken, the enemy had not arrived yet, but he already knew. No one would fight for him anymore. In the end, King Zhou climbed the Deer Terrace and burned himself to death. The Shang dynasty, which had lasted over 600 years, ended completely in a single night of fire. 6. The real victory was not at Muye. The Battle of Muye looks like a military victory, but the real decision was not made on the battlefield. It was made during decades of planning under King Wen, in the loss of loyalty among the lords, and in the people's choice of heaven's will. King Wu of Zhou only completed the final step. Conclusion: history's coldest truth. When a dynasty falls, it is often not because the enemy is too strong, but because no one wants it to exist anymore. The Battle of Muye was not Shang losing to Zhou. It was Shang losing to itself,